Good morning and welcome to our spring series. Happy post full moon and lunar eclipse that happened yesterday. We had the spring equinox last week. There's been just a lot of big transition energies, moving from one season into the new. We're in the Aries season now, which is cardinal fire. I'm an Aries sun sign, so I feel that. And I often think that I teach yoga to help balance that. Aries can be impatient and impulsive, and when really imbalanced, that kind of moves into anger and frustration and all of that. So it's balancing that fire that we all have, but it can kind of be too much. It can be just wanting things to happen now, now, now. And I think a big lesson for me this lifetime is to practice patience and practice being present, which is what I teach every time I guide practices. So here we are. Let's get grounded and present after all that big energy this last week. We've been moving through a lot, and always in the world too. There's just so much going on. So thank you for being here, and let's get settled. If you like, just take a nice relaxing mudra here. You can place, if you're a woman in the woman body, take your left hand on the top and just let it rest for that Shakti, feminine energy, to be on top. Or if you're in a male body, you take it on the right hand. That's the male side, the Shiva energy. So Shiva or Shakti, balancing the energy within us. Let's find our root and drop your root down into this new day, whatever day you're practicing. You can imagine writing that date on the grounding cord, which anchors us here into present time. Put that on release for your body to have an outlet to clear just whatever energy you don't need anymore. This eclipse energy that we're in is really about transformation. So helping clear out old energies that no longer are a fit for you, so you can have space for the new coming in. We have to have space. Take some slow belly breaths. Very conscious breathing, a super helpful tool for helping balance our nervous systems, coming more into that rest and digest, calm state of receiving, of being here, being present. Just notice the flow of the breath. And bring your mind here. Let the past go as much as you can. It's all wisdom. We have it all within us. We keep what we need. We can let the rest fall away. Bring your mind back from the future, if it's out there, into your day already or the future. Bring yourself here. This is always the practice. Being present is the only moment we can actually create. So be here, fully here for this time for your practice and throughout your day, everything you do. Can you just truly be here? Scanning your body and use your wisdom. If there's any places within you that could use a little release today or a little more love and attention, go there with your mind's awareness. That's part of our practice as well. Where your mind goes, the prana flows, the yogis say. That life force energy will flow into those spaces. Great. And let's start the day, this new season, with imagining a golden sun above your head, filled with light, filled with vibrant energy. And let's label it with your name. So give that big ball of energy, the sun above you, a little boost of you, the essence your body loves the most. So expand, just use your mind's awareness, make that golden sun giant, let it go big, 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 big. And then mentally just kind of pop it and drop that energy into you, filling through the crown of your head, into the mind, filling all of the energy spaces with you and your light, unconditional love for who you are, filling in all the spaces, and then into your aura. Just imagine that bubble that's an arm's distance on all sides. That's the space you take up in the world. Tuck it into your grounding cord. Hold your energy, hold your light. One more big breath, feeling present, feeling whole. Great. So Aries rules the head. There's a lot of kind of thinking mind stuff. So let's start with the neck today. Inhale, chin towards the sky. Exhale, chin down towards your chest. And just take a few gentle movements up and down. Bringing the head and the neck back to center. Inhale up through the crown of your head. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Just loosening up. We often have a lot of tension held in our neck, which kind of can create tension headaches and just congestion kind of in the mind. Free that up. Let's hold on the right side. Add your hand if you'd like. Other arm. Hold and breathe. And back to center. Inhale again, up through the crown of your head. Exhale, hold to the other side. Hold and breathe. And to the middle. Let's inhale, arms to the sky, reaching up. Exhale, swing them straight back. Anchor the shoulders kind of down, but have some freedom. Clasp the hands behind you. So I always teach that we don't want to hang out in the joints of your body. You can overstretch them and you can't get them back. So we're working with muscle strength. So that means bending your elbows. So using muscle strength, squeeze between your shoulder blades, and the palms of the hands come together. So really anchor here. Anchor your tailbone, and then open up the front body a little bit more, wherever you can go. The heart open, let the shoulder, front of the chest and shoulders open, front of the neck. And center. For your hands, let's take the wrists out wide. So yes, we're in Aries season, the beginning of spring, cardinal fire, lots of beginning energy, new energy, starting things. But we also want to practice patience and kind of taking pauses when we can, trusting that things are working out without having to see the results right away. So let's practice that. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale, eagle arms, right elbow under, connect. Stay upright or let your whole body kind of round into itself. Belly strong, let the back get long. And rise, let those wings go wide open, freedom to move. All right, other side, sweep the left under, connect. Breathe into any tightness, let some of that go. The worry and the fears, there's a lot of intense energy out there. Melt some of it away. We don't have to hold it all. Okay. Rise up, free those wings, and let's clasp the hands above us now. Flip the palms open towards the sky. Anchor the fingers and the thumbs together as you traction the tailbone and your hips down. Really nice open, big breath in, get space to breathe into. Exhale, let's round into your back. Again, core stays strong. Again, inhale, rise up. Exhaling down the back. Checking in, go to your edge. Do not force your shoulders or anything to do anything. Let's stay upright. Contractioning, root the hips and the tailbone. Let's inhale, twisting from the thoracic spine. That's the rib cage. We twist around and release your arms and hands. Maybe scoot your right hip back a little bit. Don't create too much tension or torque in the low back. So breathe here. Looking back behind you, look at your journey, your path, how far you've come. Honor yourself. Great, back arm sweeps up. Let's open that side body a little more, that kind of diagonal line down into your hips. We stay rooted. We lift and feel open. Maybe you add a little movement for your neck. That feels good. Great, let that go. Unwind, recenter, and then right up through the middle again. Let's reset. Inhaling, twisting, lengthening into this twist, and release. Scoot your left hip back a little bit. Hold and breathe. Let the belly really massage the organs with the abdominal muscles as you breathe in and out. Great, bring the back arm up. We just do that sweeping action again across the sky as you stay grounded in your hips. Just enjoy that. Awesome. Release, unwind, and let's come to tabletop. Move off of our blanket if you've got it on a tabletop. Let's inhale and feel that tip of the tailbone up. Drop the front body down, look up, and exhale down your back. Enjoy that. Again, inhaling up the front and exhaling, let it loop down your back. One more time. And center. Take a little longer stance and let your hips be free now. Let's draw some circles, work those outer hips, get all that the lower body moving. After all the sitting, move around. Reverse. And center. All right, let's take right toes back behind us and enjoy the stretch. Feel like every day the little toes need it. Bottom of your foot, the Achilles, the calf. Big stretch. Inhale, right leg lifts. Front of the hip opens. Exhale, curl in. Let that move and flow. And finding balance. Extend the legs straight back. Flex the foot. Kind of roll that upper leg bone in a little bit. Square it out. Opposite arm forward. Find your center. Be strong. Find your balance. Great. One more breath. Can you reach and release? Cat stretch. Any sort of counter movement. All right, other side, left toes anchor down onto the floor as you stretch. All right, movement with breath. When you're ready, inhale to look up, find the strength of your back, the strength of the glutes. Great, exhale, curl in. Balancing the right and left sides, front and back. Extend the legs straight back. Roll that leg sort of inward. Opposite arm. Find your, again, focus and balance. Keeping a little bend in that bottom elbow. So again, we're not just hanging out in the elbow. We're using the strength of the upper arm. One more breath. And down. Again. Any counter movement that feels good. Let's work that side body stuff again. So I'll mirror you this time. So take your left toes back where it was, and then do the little spiral pivot so we can open up. Imagine you're right against a wall. Feel that. And then if it feels good, roll from your shoulder, rotate the shoulder to let the palm face down. Don't let it collapse. Let the upper arm be really close to your ear as you sort of roll open a little bit more. Spiral those ribs open. Breathe. Just making space. Right, then top arm rises again. Find the balancing half moon on your bottom knee. Keep the leg flexed and strong. Breathe here. So really using lifted leg, glutes and quads. Use those muscles. Move the energy through. Stay here or bend the knee, and we reach for your ankle as we kick straight back towards your hip. Usually the hip flexors need it at the front of this top leg. Mine usually need it. Open it up, breathe, let that circulation flow. And then open it all back up and back down. And we take a little moment to counter move. All right, we do the other side. So right toes back, and then do that little pivot to ground the outer foot towards parallel to the edge of your mat, and we open. Kind of step by step here, stay where you need to. And again, rotate from the top shoulder, palm faces down, fingers towards the front of the room. As we get almost like a side angle pose on your bottom knee. Just enjoy that. Great, and rise up, top arm straight towards the ceiling to help you balance here. Balancing half moon on your knee here. Strong lifted leg, glutes and quads. Reach the energy through your heel. Stay there or take the hip flexor option, quad option. Hold on to the knee or the ankle as you open up. Breathe. All right, let that all open. Back down to center. And once again, maybe some cat stretches or some hip circles. Balance it out. We'll meet in child's pose. So take that bow to the earth. Head to or towards the floor, moving away from your tailbone. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. All right. Preparing for downward facing dog. So taking off the hoodie that might try to strangle me. All right, get long through the sides, ground all the fingers, curl the toes, and lift your hips up towards the sky. Pedal through a little bit. Check in with those legs again. Really good, great pose to ground into the earth, to release your head, your face, and your neck, your jaw. Enjoy the circulation to your mind. We need it. Fill it up with healthy blood supply. Clear out the clutter. And let's move intentionally with our breath. We keep our arms for hands and feet where they are. We inhale, roll to a nice high plank. And exhale, just roll back up. Press into the earth to lift. 2 more, inhaling. Again, through that straight line, the spine, strong arms, strong legs and core. And roll back up. You really use the core. Good, inhale, right leg to the sky, look forward, sweep it through. A nice lunge here, relax your shoulders. Inhale, sink a little deeper, look up. Exhale, take your first big bow over this leg. 2 more, sinking into your lunge. As you inhale, look up, fill up. Exhale, take your bow, belly strong. 1 more time. Back into your lunge, deep breath in, exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale table, let's exhale child's pose. Press back. Inhale cobra, sliding through, grounding your legs. Exhale, roll it back. Child's pose. Inhale table, curl the toes, exhale hips high. Once again, heavy head. Let's take 3 more breaths here, practicing patience and being present. Find your strength. Great, left leg lifts. Inhale, look forward. Find your lunge. Take a few steps as you need to. Maybe your hands are on blocks. Great. All right, big exhale. When you're ready, forward fold. 2 more. Flow with your breath. Do not rush. And then stay in that lunge. Just go back again. Exhale, downward facing dog pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose, Balasana. Take 3 breaths here. And look forward. Let's slide through into our cobra. And then exhale to child's or tabletop. Curl those toes again. And when you're ready, lift back up. Finding downward facing dog again. How do your arms feel, your legs, your core? How does the back feel? Can you feel a little longer or length through the sides of the body? And then right leg lifts. Let's sweep it through. Low lunge this time. So back knee and foot come down, hands to the front thigh. Again, engage the back leg glutes so you can sink down to your hips. Oh, they need it. All right, working with length. Reach to the sides of the body. And then hands to your heart. Let's take a little deeper pose here. We're going to bow forward and take your left elbow to the right thigh. Press your hands together. You can always just kind of hold on to that bottom leg, just something to help pry you over to the right side. We want to massage the right side first, working with the digestive system, moving clockwise around the body. This is the time of year where you think about spring cleaning, spring cleanses for the body and the home we're in, spaces. Twists are awesome for that. Ring out, go deeper. Pull that old residue from the past. Take 1 more big breath. Unwind. Release the arms for a moment and then sweep straight up. Let's let the body process that twist. Breathe into it. Right, and then float your hands down. We're going to shift your right hip back. Let's initially keep this front foot pressing down. Enjoy that stretch for the top of your ankle and shin. Again, engage the core. We're in a forward fold. We want some support here. Great. And then flip the toes up. Again, sort of square the hip. Encourage the front hip to stretch back as the heel reaches forward. It's big. Keep a little space in that front knee. Maybe you can exhale and bow deeper. And then shifting forward. Find that lunge again. Let's make it a little more fluid, a little more flowing. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, we're gonna sweep straight down. Exhale. Couple more. Find your balance through center. Great. Reground one more time. Find that nice lift for the sides and the front of the body. Energy rising. And release. Let's curl your back toes so we can lift that knee. Deep breath in. Let's go back again. Downward facing dog. Exhale. This time a little sun flow. So inhale, plank. Find your strength. Exhale, knees, chest and chin lower. Inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades to lift the front. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Let your head, face and jaw relax. One more breath. All right, left leg to the sky. Look forward. Sweep it through. Again, low lunge. So just gently rest on your back knee and foot. Come on up. Stabilize. Use your back leg glutes. Can you sink into it a little deeper? And the arms reach up without scrunching your shoulders. Let's add that twist. So again, we come to center. We get long, so kind of bow forward, lengthen your spine. We twist to the left. Again, adapt and adjust as you need to. Let those full breaths go deep into the lower body. Massage with the power of the abdominals. Clearing out. Part of why we don't want to have a big meal before we practice yoga. There's too many twists and bends. You want the body to have some space. All right, unwind when you're ready. Again, letting the body open up after all that twisting. Let the circulation flow, kind of flood the organs again. Deep breath in. Let's take our first fold here, keeping the front foot pressing down first. Enjoy that. It's sometimes a little intense. Top of your ankle. Take a deep breath. And then when you're ready, take it to the next level. Maybe scoot back. Hands can always be on blocks. But you're reaching through your heel, flex the foot. Each exhale maybe goes deeper wherever you can. Forward fold by really engaging the core. Maybe deeper into the hamstrings by engaging the quads. It's all about balance. All right, let's put that into movement, letting it flow. So get grounded. Inhale, rising. Exhale, floating through. One more. Move through the aura space, that bubble around you. Comb through it. You're tilling the garden for spring. All right, we're gonna hold this one at the top. And then release your hands. Curl those back toes. Take a deep breath. Let's go forward this time. So Big step. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Ground the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, just melt yourself over. Tuck the head in. Rise to standing. Let that inhale lift. Exhale to your heart. And arms at your sides, finding Tadasana. So check in. How are both feet? Knees a little soft. Glutes are strong. Quads are strong. So we have that balance of the back and front of the body. The pelvis is just neutral here. Find that strong mountain energy rooting into the earth, lifting from your navel up, opening. Great. All right, let's take left leg back. Keep your right leg forward. Let's find our strong warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. 3 deep breaths here. Align with your energy, your mind right here. And movement, inhale. Exhale into it. 2 more. Hold and breathe. Great, straighten the front leg, release the arms. Let's go right into revolved triangle. So we're taking, if you have a block, great, you can move it to the inside of the front foot. If not, just use your leg, no big deal. I'm gonna step in so it's not so long of a stance. Quads are strong. Right hand just to your sacrum, so roll that shoulder back. Inhale, left arm to the sky. We take a slow journey forward, forward fold, and to either the block or the floor or your leg somewhere. Square out your hips as well as you can. Big stretch, right hip pulling back. Enjoy that as the crown goes forward. Stabilize your foundation. Inhale from your heart, that rib cage space twist to the right. Right arm to the sky or not. Parivrita Trikonasana. We take that twist to the next level. Go deep, breathe, let go. All right, unwind slowly. Let's go right up to the center and to your heart. All right, we're gonna fly. Good balance practice, warrior 3. Free your back foot, soft knees. Take flight when you're ready. Lifting up. Hands can stay at center, or maybe they want to fly somehow. Keep squaring the hip. Energy in your lifted heel. Press through it. And find your strength, your focus, your power. When you're complete, warrior 1 is the landing where we started. Find it again. 3 deep breaths. One more big breath in, go deeper. And release, step forward. Just move the block a little bit. Tadasana, mountain pose. Maybe feeling very different before the other side. All right, take a breath. And now we balance it out. Right foot goes back. Again, in these kind of squared hip family of poses, your back foot is at like a 2 o'clock angle, toes angle out, knee tracks over that ankle or the foot, as we try to sort of square the hips forward, knowing that's impossible to do perfectly. So balance it as you can. But really feel the strength of that back leg being your anchor. The glutes and quads are big muscle groups. Use them to anchor down. All right, inhale. Exhale, we sink in. One more. Hold and breathe. Again, strong warrior one energy. Straight line up the spine, through your arms, into the world. Good. Straighten the leg, release the arms, preparing for revolved triangles. So we're just going to take, again, the block to the inside or outside of your front foot if you've got it, or again, just use your leg. I stepped in, legs are strong, use those quads. But notice if you're gripping your knees, if you're hanging out there, you're actually blocking the flow of the energy. It's kind of rigid and tight here. So little micro bend in those knees. All right, left hand to the sacrum. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, take that slow journey. It's down to the block. Re-square those hips as well as you can. Just enjoy that. Inhale from the rib cage. We twist left. Stay there or to the sky. Hold and breathe. Kind of tractioning that front hip back, round forward. Right, unwind yourself slowly. Move the block and we come up. Opening up, let the body, again, just kind of soak up all that circulation. You twisted, and then now it's free to move around, nourishing all your systems. All right, we pivot, we focus, so we can take flight. Warrior 3 when you're ready. Take your time. This pose just always reminds me of just an arrow of energy. Straight line. Use the lifted leg, glutes and quads. Press through the heel. Both heels really, they're equally active. One is just standing, one is lifting. Fly like you want to. Maybe you want to stay inward. Keep it. Align. When you're complete, warrior 1. Reset, reground, and rise. Take another breath. And then back to your heart. We step forward. Find Tanasana one more time. Nice, strong mountain pose within yourself. Grounded into present time, right here, right now. All right, we're going to try one more balance pose. Keeps us really present. So eagle, we did the arms earlier, Garudasana. We'll put the whole thing together. So soft knees. Then cross your left knee right on top of the left or the right. And maybe the foot can go all the way around, or maybe it's like a kickstand. Whatever you can do is great. Center your hips and your knees as well as you can. Sink deeper. Stay there, maybe just work with the base. The full pose uses the arms, right elbow under. And maybe you, again, bow forward or not. Take a few moments to just wrap the body around itself, balancing right and left sides, body, mind, energy. Let that all unravel and open up. Take a wide stance and let that all flow. Shake it out. All right, other side. Preparing, just find center. Shifting subtly to the other side as we wrap the knees. Get centered in those hips. Make the pose yours. Garudasana, eagle pose. If If you use the arms, reverse them this time. Go when you're ready. Let it go. Shake it out. Let that go. Awesome. Let's take a nice wide stance, standing. Ground those outer feet. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, take a slow bow down. And hands come down. Tuck your chin, let go. And feel balanced. Again, through the left and right feet. Up and down the back. And back to center, arms wide. Ground down to rise up. And bring it to your heart. All right, I'm going to pivot back to the top. And then take your feet wide. Let's go down into a squat. So feet are pretty wide, knees and toes angle out, so knees can track over them on your way down. Pause anywhere you need to. Let the low back be like an anchor down. Let go. And then take a seat. We're going to roll all the way down. Hug your knees in when you get there. Draw some circles. And then feet together, knees wide into the butterfly, bound angle, Baddha Konasana. Let the back of your pelvis ground. Feel your breath flowing through. Let's just begin to settle. Trace the pathway of your breath. Inhale to rise the belly, fill up. Exhale to just melt into the earth. Take one more big breath. And if you want to, right before we conclude, let's fire up that inner light and energy and power. Clasp your hands behind your head. The thumbs kind of hold the neck. We're going to keep the same posture in the lower body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, curl head and heart up. And lower. Let's do a few more. Exhale to lift. Keep the elbows wide. Let's do 3 more. And let your arms rest. Take a big full breath. And then move your knees back up, and then just let the legs go stretching out towards the corners of the mat. Wiggle out the hips a little bit, find some freedom. And then moving for a few moments of Shavasana here. I will watch the time. So all the healthy energy flowing through you. Delivering it to all of the organs and systems, all the space in between. Let the earth hold you for a few moments of stillness. Keep your mind here, present on sensations in the body, or maybe messages that pop up when we're still and quiet. Rest in peace for a few moments. And take a full body breath, picturing that sun above you again. Fill yourself with the energy for the day. Give yourself another little hug, and thanks for taking this time out of your day to reset your body, your mind, your energy. Roll to one side as you make your transition. Again, practice pausing, not rushing. Come on up to close the practice. I honor the light in you. Thank you so much for being a part of this community and this practice. May all beings in all worlds be happy and free. May the benefits of this practice help us and in turn, the world. Take good care. Namaste.